pop quiz. Ritz-Carlton, JW Marriott, or Westin? Westin, JW Marriott, or Ritz-Carlton? One night, 3 elite luxury brands to choose from. Which one do you choose? Well, you'd probably choose Ritz-Carlton, I know I would. Or maybe an off chance you might choose the JW Marriott, but you wouldn't choose the Westin, would you? Would you? Well, in Cancun, apparently people do. This Westin Lagunamar is a top 10 hotel in Cancun. That's a big statement because there are hundreds of hotels in Cancun. Not only is it a top 10 hotel, it is ranked doubly better, twice as better as the Ritz-Carlton. True story, it is. So I'm here for 2 nights to see if the hype is real. This is Coolist Luxury Hotels, Cancun's Westin Lagunamar. Inside the room at the Westin Lagunamar, and look how spacious this is, and this is just half. The good stuff is on this side. I'll open those doors in a second, but let's just start with the feng shui of the room. Let's start what we see first, and what we see right now is the kitchen. This is a full kitchen. There's no messing about, as my friends in England say. This is a full kitchen. All right, so stainless steel refrigerator, a lot of cervezas, and a lot of marg ingredients can be stored in here, okay? We have dishwasher, full range, stainless steel microwave, Whirlpool brand, very classy. Coffee maker, toaster, blender, stainless sink, glasses. And what else do we have up here? Storage. Here are your plates. Nice set, paper towels, a full roll. That's heaven right there. Silverware. Kitchen accessories, bottle opener, wine opener, spatula, oven mitts. Oh, and if you want to get classy, they have napkins for you, pre-folded. Nice, very nice. Oh, and before I forget, I saw this when I walked in. Look at this. Washer and dryer stackable. What? Ironing board and iron in there as well. A lot of value in this place. A sensational amount of value. I could see why this is better ranked already. I'm not going to say it is until I stay here, but I could see why it is a tremendous amount of value. I did pay a bit more for this room. As of the date of this video, the Ritz-Carlton and the JW Marriott were both $135 a night. This is like $165. Full dining room table. I like the browns. I like the continuity of the brown theme. Brown cabinets, brown table, brown end tables. Couch right here, TV, Bose system, floor to ceiling glass. There's a tropical storm right now, but still, look how much light gets into this room. Okay, balcony access right here. And last but not least, take a look at these art sculptures. I can't believe these exist in a hotel room. How many of these do you think get broken a year? What's the over-under on this? I'm saying 9. I can't believe this exists. That's risky business right there. You have another matching piece up there. So that is a rundown of the kitchen, dining, and living room. This place has a kitchen, dining, and living room. What's beyond these doors, huh? Let's check it out. it out. So immediately walk in and take a look at this master bedroom. It is a master bedroom. Headboard glistening. These units are supposed to be outside, but because there's a tropical storm, they are indoors right now. But this is the table and the wicker piece of furniture that goes out there for relaxing. Another TV right here and a cornucopia of storage. Okay, little drawers, medium-sized drawers. That transitions over to here, medium-sized drawers here. All right, let's check out this bed. Ooh. Okay, this is springy. Not your typical Caribbean bed. It's definitely the springiest and firmest out of the three, and the Ritz-Carlton was really firm. So to say that this is springier and firmer than that one, it's saying a lot. As we transition into the bathroom, more storage. Storage, storage, storage. Seating area. You could fit a large family in here, not just a small family, a large family. You have a safe, extra bedding, actually doubly extra bedding, and then take a look at this bathroom. Dual vanity. Again, another nice large piece of glass. Makeup mirror. Looks like we are using unbranded products. White tea aloe is the type, but it is unbranded. More storage in here. Hair dryer. A nice medley of towels, and then here is your whirlpool. And this bathroom has a feature that I recently saw. Two nice quilted robes right here. This bathroom has a feature that I recently saw at the Icon Hotel in Houston. Yes. Okay, I love this. You don't see this too often anymore. At least in this functionality, what you see in modern hotel rooms is the opaque glass. The opaque glass has replaced the sliding wood function. Okay, but still the bathroom can open up into the master, and then when I come around, take a look at how much space that gives. Okay, that is really cool. Okay, that is an initial room rundown of the Westin Lagunamar. I'm going to settle and unfurl, take a nap. I'll check in later. I'm nervous. I am really nervous. This tropical storm has not relented for the past 3 days, and it's only intensifying. This storm killed my stay at the JW Marriott, and it looks like it's going to kill my stay at the Westin as well. At the Ritz-Carlton, I looked like a genius. I got that room for $130 a night, and it was straight sunshine for 4 consecutive days. And now, I'm paying the price of booking during hurricane season. The Atlantic looks like something right out of Deadliest Catch. Certainly does not look like Cancun. I really have high hopes for this place, and this place has such potential. I mean, this is a beautiful oceanfront view. The beach looks really, really nice. The array of pools, I think there's an infinity pool in the middle, and I'm really nervous that I'm not going to be able to see any of it. So positive thoughts, proactive thinking always, but just being a realist and looking at the radar, it's not looking good. In fact, it's looking pretty poorly because the management just stuck a hurricane notice underneath my door, and they would not do that for every single room at this place unless things were getting really, really serious. So I'm going to do the best I can in this review. Cut me a little slack. Here is a look of the pool in case I don't get out there. They're not even letting people walk down there because they're afraid of coconuts landing on people. And you might laugh, 88 deaths per year by coconut. Coconut kills 88 people per year. That's more than shark attack. True stat. Look it up. So as of right now, I'm going to chill out on my balcony, and unbelievably, this balcony is a great sanctuary. I am right out of the wind's path. So I could chill out here for a little bit, try to relax. I'm really well sheltered. It's a great chance to take in a tropical storm. Tropical storm fans, this is a spot for you. But sunshine fans, it is not the weekend to stay at the Westin. I'll check in later, hopefully with better news. We have hope. I have hope. The tropical storm has relented for a little while. It looks like the sun is going to peek through for an hour or two. There it is. I'm going to head down there and take a look at what is going on. I'm going to examine the pool scene, examine the beach scene, go down to that restaurant, get a pina colada. I will not make the same mistake I made at the JW Marriott. I just thought the sun would continue to shine, and it doesn't. Obviously during hurricane season, not sure what I was thinking. Anyway, headed down there. It is about 9:30 in the morning. I want to show you a few things in this room quickly that I noticed. This is how I settled in case you're interested. So one thing I noticed right away is that I saw this charging port right by the bed, and I like my ports to be right by the bed, outlets right by the bed, and I thought this was perfect. I mean, this is right next to it. It's not on a lamp, and it's not over here. It is literally positioned next to the bed, so you can be in bed charging your electronic equipment and using it at the same time. Great, right? Look at this. It even comes off where you can put it in bed next to you and have complete comfort and control of your devices. Only problem, doesn't work. Not plugged in. It is a tease, and a horrible one at that. That's unfortunate. Another point that I noticed that I thought was interesting is that these doors lock. Usually these doors are just kind of ceremonial, but they lock. All right, so you got kids, you want them out there, they stay out there. You got a friend or a couple that you want to isolate from, they are staying out there. Now they might bang on the door incessantly and annoy you and cry and scream and pout or whatever, but they are not getting in here. All right, so this door locks. Not soundproof, but it is sight proof. All right. What else? Oh yes, here's another thing I noticed, and this is very apartment-like, and it's great feng shui and it's great efficiency. This door opens. Okay, so if you're like me, you're just here alone, and you don't want to, when you finish in the bathroom, okay, you're finished, you don't have to go all the way around to walk out your door. You can just go right here. Boom. Okay, you're finishing up. Boom. Right here. They put a lot of thought and design into the layout of this room. So those are a few quirks and features that I learned by staying in the room last night. The sun is trying to peek through. I'm gonna head down there and see what's going on. Tropical storm relented. The sun came out for a little while, but the wind is still really unrelenting. It's about 25 to 30 miles per hour. So I found a little refuge underneath their circular hut that is in the center of their pool grounds. There's a swim up bar. The water's a little cold, or actually I guess the temperature's a little cold, so the water seems really, really cold. But I do love a swim up bar. I love me a good swim up bar. It's like a good rooftop. A good rooftop place or a good swim up bar, you'll find me there. But the sun is trying to peek out a little bit. The beach is way too difficult to go to. The sand is being blown right into your face. It just feels like little pricks and needles, so that's not happening. But there is a bevy of pool seating, and this is indeed an infinity pool, and if you get the angle just right, it looks like you're swimming into the ocean. And in fact, I took some video of someone who just happened to be walking in the pool, and it looked like she was walking in the ocean. So I can't even count how many pools there are, maybe 4 or 5. I like this arching bridge that goes over it. It's a nice opportunity for a great photo op, and also a nice opportunity to take in not only the landscape, but the architectural design of the hotel as well. This hotel is like a campus. It's a straight up timeshare. So if you're a Marriott person just booking directly on the website, be aware this is a timeshare. But each one of these are a campus. And one thing I really like about this campus atmosphere is that each one of these campuses provide direct access to the beach. You don't need to go down to a central lobby, elevator down to lobby, elevator down to pool, and then walk out to the pool. Each one of these squares, you can see there's a square, 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 square. Each one of those squares is direct access. You can walk right out of your place to the pool. It's like having your own apartment here. And that is really convenient. There's a water slide here. This place is really family oriented. Compared to the JW Marriott or the Ritz-Carlton, this is definitely the family place to be. There's a lot of activities and a lot of space. So there's even a water slide over there for kids. So definitely very family and kid focused. But this area is not kid focused. This is where I'm going to be for the next couple hours. And that pina colada, how does that compare? I'll probably do that in another video. I'll probably compare the JW Marriott, the Ritz-Carlton, and the Westin all together and do a comprehensive video. You might be surprised about which hotel wins and which categories and which hotel I'm going to pick overall. You're going to be surprised. Alright, my Cancun trip is ending, which means my time at the Westin is ending. I'm so delirious. I did nothing but sit in the sun all day to make up for lost time and drink. Oh, my head hurts. When am I going to learn? Never. Okay, the Westin. Before I get into this room and what I liked about the hotel and what I didn't like about the hotel and where this hotel sits with me, I want to say I did go to the restaurant Oceano, and that was really just cafeteria style. I got the cafeteria type vibe. It was a little clinical, a little stale, not a lot on the menu. I did order a burger, and before I go any further, for those of you saying, hey James, what are you doing ordering a burger in Mexico? Lived in San Diego for a decade, which is like Mexico 2.0. And for those of you that know, that are like in the Mexico food scene, you know that some of the best burgers can be found at Mexican joints, okay? So I have no shame or no apprehension about ordering a burger on a Mexican menu. So I ordered 2 in Cancun, and neither was that good. One was the Ritz-Carlton and one was the Westin. So the burgers were not that good. I will say, the chips and salsa were the highlight of the meal. You get 5 dipping sauces, 1 pico de gallo, and 1 guacamole. If you are tired of your run-in-the-mill chips and guacamole or chips and salsa and you're looking for something spectacular, come to the Westin and check it out. You will not be disappointed. The gym. Gym was highly disappointing on the converse from the chips and salsa. It was a major letdown. It was small. I've seen larger gyms at boutique hotels, and this is a sprawling campus. This should have had a legit like gymnasium, and it was like a really, really small gym. It just was really underwhelming. And to top that off, right, to accent that and to punctuate that, it smelled like smoke. Which is the last thing you should smell at a gym. I'd smell anything at a gym besides smoke. Smoke is the most unhealthy thing to smell at a gym, and that's what it reeked of. I don't know if there was a restaurant on top. I don't know if there were workers who were smoking outside. I don't know what it was, but I'm talking like that dank, like cigar type smoke, like when your grandpa's been smoking all day in a smoking jacket and he comes in, or if you walk into a cigar room. It felt like you walked into a cigar lounge. It was that bad. So yeah, the gym, not happening. If you're a major gym goer, you want to steer clear of this place. So I want to talk about the room, and then I'll parlay that into my overall stay. The room was nice. It exceeded my expectations. In fact, it exceeded my expectations more than any of the 3 hotels I stayed at. Now, that's because I stayed at the JW Marriott and Ritz-Carlton a lot more, so I kind of know what to expect. But this hotel is a top 10 hotel in Cancun, and it was the most expensive of the 3 hotels. More expensive than the Ritz-Carlton and more expensive than the JW Marriott. And I must say, I am not disappointed in that regard. From a value standpoint, it over-delivered on value. I am overwhelmed when it comes to value. It was quite spectacular. So much square footage. For me, just a single guy traveling, this was really superfluous. There was way too much for me. I rarely use the kitchen, but you can get into a lot of trouble in this kitchen with all the cooking set up and with all the space. I mean, you could just line this thing with cervezas, margs, WAP, I mean, whatever. There could be a lot of damage going on in here. You could stock up food for a week. Leftovers is what I did. Here's my leftover Harry's. I did use the silverware to eat my leftovers. That was really, really convenient. And even though I didn't use a lot of this stuff, in the back of my mind, I knew it was here, and thus that gave me a lot of confidence that if I needed to get another bottle of champagne, or if I wanted to eat leftovers, we're going to have people over, I wouldn't have to call room service or call housekeeping to get stuff up here. It is already here, so that was really convenient and really comforting. Moving on to this room, I didn't really use a lot of this. I mean, clearly I'm not going to use a dining table. I almost put my luggage on it, but decided not to. I decided to keep this really, really clean and organized. One thing I did like is this dual access to the balcony. You can enter the balcony from the living room, and you can also enter it from the master bedroom. Moving on to the master bedroom, the bed. The bed was, well, let me talk about my first impressions. I thought it was going to be chintzy. It was springy. It felt cheap. It felt inferior. It didn't just give me a lot of confidence. It did not instill confidence. And after a night on it, it was amazing. I forgot that Westins are known for their bed and bedding. And it was unbelievably comfortable. Maybe the best bed of the 3 I stayed on. I'll get to that later. Moving on to the bathroom, I did use that tub. It is a Whirlpool tub. It is the only Whirlpool tub of the 3. I like the separate toilet, separate shower. The shower had a rain head on it. That was really, really nice. This door was one of my highlights. You could just walk out of the room, boom, right here. You can walk out of the bathroom and go right to the kitchen. You don't have to go all the way around. And if you're going to be in this room a lot, or if you're going to spend an elongated period of time here for like 5 or 7 days, I could see how this journey around would get really annoying. It is precious seconds, and precious seconds add up, and they cut off those precious seconds, and it is quite convenient. So that was nice, and everything is lockable. This is a nice apartment. I mean, if you're thinking about doing a VRBO or renting an apartment, don't do it. Just get something like this, because this is everything you need. This is a timeshare that you can stay at as a hotel. It was a great stay. I liked the easy beach access. Each one of these units has direct access to the pool and to the beach. You don't have to go down to a general area, like go down to the lobby, a general corridor that will take you to the beach or pool. There are multiple access points, so that was nice. The pool was really, really nice. It was large. There are a lot of people here. This is a large complex, a large campus. It is a behemoth timeshare place, but there's so much real estate outside that I didn't feel like I was cramped. The beach was just okay. I'll leave it at that. It was just okay. And I would say that the pool is actually more inspiring than the beach. So if you're coming here, plan on spending a lot of time at the pool is the place to be. Besides that, just to leave with a couple negatives or a couple things that really didn't appeal to me. So you're gonna see some kids here, but the kids weren't obnoxious. In fact, I saw the most well-behaved kids here. Sometimes you go to nice hotels and the kids are just devilish, right? They are demonic. And here, even though this is really family oriented, really family first, and there are a lot of families, I've never seen so many well-behaved kids. So if you want a nice place that's family oriented and you want to be able to bring your kids and bring them to a nice, safe environment, definitely check out this place. My only other drawback besides what I talked about would be this place is just a little cookie cutter, just a little basic and a little generic, and you're going to get that because it has to appease so many people. I saw like the spring break type crowd, even though it's not spring break. I mean, I guess I saw young people. So young people, if you're between the ages of 18 and 25, you're going to get that here. You're going to get single people here. You're going to get couples, and you're going to get families. So because there's a broad spectrum of demographics, this place has to appeal to everybody. And because of that, you're going to get a generic layout and a lot of generic design at this place. And to me, again, let me reiterate, this hotel out of the Ritz-Carlton, JW Marriott, and here, this one exceeded my expectations the most. I was most satisfied with the dollars I paid and what I got, value, from this place. But I do want to say, it just is a little cookie cutter. It is a little basic, a little generic. I like places with a bit more style, a bit more moxie, places that are more extraordinary. Where would I put it on my ranking system? Pass, satisfied, recommend, definite, elite, and in Coolist. I would say that this is a satisfied. I'm satisfied with what I pay. I really enjoyed my stay here. It wouldn't be my first choice, but it definitely would not be my last. And if you are going with a bunch of people, if you're a family, or if you just want a guaranteed solid stay, check out the Westin Lagunamar.